back to my channel. It's been a little while, but not quite as long as I usually leave it for in between my videos, but I thought I would do a quick update on the Epiduo situation, how I've been getting on with it, and also I thought maybe a night routine, like how I apply it and stuff, would be useful, because I did one when I was using different and people seem to like that, so I wanted to show you what I do. I'm in my bathroom. It is a rubbish little council flat bathroom, so please excuse how it looks, but you know, I can't really film a night routine in my bedroom, so yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so I put my long mop out of the way, because one of my pet peeves is when people are washing their face in their night routines and they don't put their hair up and it's just like all over them. So, you know, I'm ready. So I'm not wearing makeup today. Oh, I should probably give you a little update on the skin first. I've not been that clear, honestly. I still break out pretty much daily. Can you see here? I've got a few under there that were there. And my face is quite red because what I've started doing is that I've started using every night, which I hadn't been doing, honestly, for the past few months, because it just hurts. It makes my face red. But I wasn't really getting the results that I was expecting. I was still kind of breaking out, so I have bumped it up to pretty much every night unless I have an issue. Like today, I do feel like I look a bit sunburnt. But yeah, I'm not wearing makeup today. So that's how it's looking. It's quite red, I know, but I'm not breaking out too bad. I've been having quite some issues with bumps on my forehead, but they've gone down a bit the past few days. But if I was wearing makeup, this is like something I'm using at the moment. Oat Cleansing Balm, Inkey List. I'm new to cleansing balms, but I'm not going to use that right now because I haven't got makeup on, but I would usually do that. But my second cleanse is this. I really like it, and I use this in the morning as well. My skin's been super oily recently, so I kind of wanted something more like this. I was using, I'm just looking at it up there, the La Roche-Posay Tolerant Dermo Cleanser, but I switched to this and I really like it, and I'm actually using the moisturiser that goes with it, so it's nice and cheap. It's really nice. It does have coconut derivatives in, which I usually don't get on with, but it's been fine so far. Don't know why, but yeah, I'm going to wash my face with this. I don't know how people do this, like how do you wash your face on camera? Well, I've washed it now and I let it dry. Well, I pat it dry with a towel, because things like Epiduo or Differin, you want a really dry face. I think it's to minimise irritation. That's what I've read anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put moisturiser on, and then I'm going to leave it for like 20 minutes. So that's what I'm going to do next. So moisturiser, this is what I'm using at the moment. You can see any of my other videos. I just like something fairly light, fragrance-free, mostly, and you know, kind of moisturising, but I've got quite oily skin, acne prone, so nothing super heavy. This is really nice. I think it's new. I've never really got on with simple, so this is quite surprising that I like this. But yeah, I'm going to put this on. I put a good amount on because I put this on first because it kind of acts like a buffer, and I have found that it does minimise irritation quite a bit. I put it all over my eyelids. Be quite gentle, please. And it's kind of annoying actually. My body is ridiculous. Oh, sorry. And I like to get eczema on my body and acne on my face. So I found that I've had a bit of eczema on my neck, which I think is probably from the benzoyl peroxide. So I like to, even though I don't put it down my neck, the actual Epiduo, I like to kind of protect it from kind of maybe transferring over at night. So I let that sink in, and then I put some Vaseline on. So this, I think, has made the biggest difference to me, which is so weird because someone with acne, honestly, Vaseline sounds like my worst nightmare. I would have avoided it like the plague when I was like a teenager and trying benzoyl peroxide and stuff, but I find that if I don't use this around my eyes, you can kind of see today a little bit, I kind of look like I've got that like TikTok like cute blush on because it kind of like, if it gets too close, it just gets kind of irritated. But I put Vaseline all under my eyes. Try and do that without opening your mouth. Put it all over my eyelid and kind of up like that. I put some around the corners of my nose, even though I do kind of avoid putting it there, the Epiduo. And then a bit on my lips. And that, honestly, has made such a difference to the irritation that I get, because it would make my eyelids scaly, which I hated, and it would make it look like I was 10 years older than I was, which is not great. So yeah, that I leave for about 20 minutes, let it sink in, go and do something else, have a drink, and then come back. Okay, so I'm keeping it really simple with my routine at the moment, but I am going to use a little bit of eyelash and, well, I put it on my eyebrows as well, serum. This is Etude House, my lash serum. I did like what everyone else did in lockdown and shaved off the tail of my eyebrows because I wanted to be an e-girl, and regretted it probably. So, go figure. Been using these. But you didn't come here to see that, did you? But I probably should leave that for a second actually. I will do that. Okay, so the most important step, Epiduo. There was a bit of confusion in my last video actually about Epiduo. I think some of you might have Epiduo that's 0.1% Adapalene and then 2.5% benzoyl peroxide. But mine, it still just says Epiduo, but it's 0.3% Adapalene. So it's like stronger than the different, even just with the Adapalene. But I don't know if everyone has that. I don't know if it's called something else in other places. I heard people throwing around the word Epiduo forte, but it doesn't say that on mine, so I'm not really sure what that's about. But yeah, mine's 0.3%. So I have worked up to using a whole pump, but I wouldn't recommend that if you're starting out. Either do what I did and do every other night, and then try and like dip your toes in. I've been really careful because I've been going swimming and I don't want to look like a tomato. So I've been like, I was alternating it with different because I still had a tube left, but I'm biting the bullet. I'm doing it every night now. So yeah, I'm probably not going to use a whole pump. Oh no, that is about a whole pump. I put it on my palm, and then, can you see me? I put a little bit of dollops on my temples. I've got super duper texture on my temples, and I kind of avoid my chin crease because it tends to peel, and I kind of don't really do my nose either. And then can you see I'm kind of avoiding my whole like mouth area, and then kind of only using the excess. I'm kind of avoiding my cheekbone. Do the sides. I have noticed that it has been like lightening my baby hairs and the hairs on my face and like round my face, which has been a bit weird because I've got some blondie bits and my hair's quite dark. So yeah, not my eyebrows though, but I have noticed the odd like hair on here. I'm like, damn, that looks white. And it does stain, it does bleach sheets and pillowcases and stuff, so be careful. I'm really trying to avoid like this area today because it looks a bit sore, but it does get better, I think. I think so. The peeling, dryness, irritation, redness, it does suck, honestly, but it just happens. But hopefully these things will help. Using moisturiser underneath, using Vaseline, keeping your routine's super duper simple, and skipping nights if you need to, it'll be okay. Oh, wash your hands, because I don't want this anywhere on my towels. So that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, so that is it. Basically, I leave it to dry and then I go to bed. Well, not right now because I go to bed at like 3 in the morning, but that is what I do. I use, like I said before, I use this in the morning, and please make sure you use sunscreen, especially with something like this. And also, I'm not a doctor. I love that people have liked my videos and have been messaging me, but I will say, obviously I'm not a doctor or dermatologist. This is genuinely only my experience and my mild obsession with skincare. So please, you know, don't take everything I say as just like gospel, obviously. But yeah, I hope this helps, and I hope I've not forgotten everything or anything at all that I needed to mention. No, just make sure you wear sunscreen, because I don't want you all getting sunburn. I'm not actually sunburned, it just makes me look like I am, I promise. Okay, well thank you very much for watching. Please comment if you're using it. I know, I'm sorry if you're struggling with it, but maybe push through. Hopefully it will help you. Bye.